Today we'll be going over how to use Git. So it's kind of a little bonus as we're starting out this new project. We'll be showing you how we will be setting up our Git environment. We'll be using GitHub and their repository system to use it. If you want to find out more about Git outside of GitHub, you can go to git/scm.com. This is like the open source website for it. You can learn more about it and how it works. We'll be using GitHub just because it's easier to use and we could share it with everyone if we make our repository public. As we'll be going through this project on how to put together a Django website, we'll be using our GitHub as our Git repository to manage this project. So as you see here, we already have it a little bit set up in our VS Code tutorial. You can do pretty much the same thing that we're going to do here in GitHub itself. If you go through the GitHub page and you create a free account, you can see you can do here and create your own repository. But since we'll be working with VS Code anyway as our IDE, we might as well set it up from here. So if you go to the source control and you do the publish to GitHub, reminder, you do have to sign up first into your accounts for GitHub, but once you do sign up, you see publish to GitHub, there is our account, and we are going to make this a public repository. And there we go, it's as simple as that. And you see, here we have it. And here's now what GitHub and actually Git in this case is actually able to do for you as far as project management. So now we go back to our project itself, and let's say, for example, something that Git usually likes, especially GitHub, for you to include is one of these README files that essentially have instructions on what this repository is about. So this repository is a Django tutorial, and we can save that, and we might even make some changes here in this file. So we're going to go in and add so I don't know, you're going to want to do pip install Django, and we're going to also save that. So now if we go back here to our, you see, first of all, there's already two things there, and you see VS Code actually does a little bit of the repo job of the Git repository job for you in showing you these different text formats and the different colors. But essentially what these means that they have changes or that they're new. So once we go here to the Git, that's essentially the power of what the Git can do for you, is that it tracks the changes of what you're working on. So for example, we can go here and you see it tracks the changes of what you did. So we added this, so it's telling us that this is what the file looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. And then it's telling us here that we added this README file and we added this line here, and this didn't exist before. So, and that's what it is. And then you can just commit these changes. It is recommended that you use it regularly so that you're saving the changes as you go, especially with bigger projects and when there's multiple people working on it. This can get a lot more complex, but as far as being able to track your progress, see where things are, being able to go back if anything goes wrong, this is what Git is for. This is just a simple introduction to it. So now we're going to go ahead and push this. You do have to add a comment, so we'll just add intro. Actually, let's do that. Intro as our message here so that it can actually go through. And there we go. This should all be available on our GitHub now. So if we go here, let's see. See, there it is, Django tutorial. If we click it, we should be able to see the two files. There you go. And now we can just continue to work on everything here, and we can track our changes and publish everything into our repository. And ours is public so that we can share our work with you, but you can make this private, and it'll be just your own way of keeping track of your code and for you to have an easy place to store it. So if you want to learn more about Django, stick around. We'll link the video to the Django tutorial once we come up with that, but that should be coming up along very shortly. But that's all on how to use Git to keep track of your projects and how to upload them to your GitHub. Thanks, everyone.